I think all of us can agree that it's very important to, on a regular basis, sit down with those who we love and have a very important conversation with them. This very important conversation should include several important things. Lots of words, usage of the word important here. Like, I'm proud of you. I love you. And here are some of my favorite things about you. Now, when we think about this, we probably are thinking about our children. And most of us probably wish that our parents sat down more frequently and had that conversation with us, the child in us. And by the way, you can have this conversation with your adult children too. In fact, it's especially important to do that. But here's one other child that I believe it's very important for you to have this conversation with. So my question for you is this: when's the last time you sat down with the most important person you love in your life? Yourself. I encourage you to do that, to sit down and say, hey, self, I want you to know that I'm proud of you. I love you. And here are some of my favorite things about you. Now, if on hearing this, you're saying, oh, I can never do that, then you may want to start thinking about, why are you having trouble even considering that? Now, there's probably a combination of maybe, hey, don't be prideful, with I'm not deserving of that. There's all kinds of pieces that come into this important conversation with you, with yourself, that you need to be asking yourself, hey, why am I having trouble having that conversation? And you may not want to seriously think about that, and maybe even go and have some conversations with some professionals to work on that particular thing. The reason why you're having problems having that conversation with yourself. And I invite you to ask yourself the question, what can I say to myself in regards to these things? And then have that conversation with yourself. Why? Because you deserve it. And if you're having trouble having that conversation with yourself, the fact that you can't have that conversation with yourself is part of the reason why you may be struggling in some of the areas you are. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a trained therapist. But one of the things I've come to realize is that it's important to be able to acknowledge to yourself that you're good, that you're worth it, that you're worth being proud of, that you love you, and that there are certain specific things that you're doing very, very well. Now, you're not doing everything very well, and there are areas of your life you're probably not proud of. But it's important to be able to talk to yourself and say, you're doing well here. Keep it up. Nice job. Can you get there? How can you get there? What can you say to yourself? Now say it. Think deeply about this. It can have a huge impact on many, many aspects of your life. And when you can fix this and do it more regularly, your life will be better. Let me know your thoughts. Put them in the comments. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.